Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Live starts now.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Houston Live on this Wednesday, March 23rd. I'm Courtney Savala.
Hey, Courtney, and I'm Catherine Whaley filling in for Derek today.
It is so good to have you back.
Great to be here, Courtney.
I love seeing you every week.
I know. It's like a regular date.
I know. I love it. And you look great on this Wednesday in pink. I love that.
Likewise. Thank you.
Today on Houston Life, art is back with the return of the Bayou City Art Festival in Memorial Park this weekend. From the artists to parking and tickets, we got everything you need to know before you go.
And just in time for spring, how to grow more with your garden in less space.
Love that. Plus, it's Wine Club Wednesday, y'all. A wine with a good cause. How you can sip some wine and help some Houston pets.
And Joe Sam is catching up with one of our local favorites from The Voice. Hey, Joe.
Hey, guys. Happy Hump Day, everyone. That's right. You can see him right behind me. John Holiday is releasing some new music. He's sharing why his single Love Finds a Way means so much to him. That's coming up in just a little bit later on. But right now, we're going to send things back to you.
Thanks, Joe. And before we get into all of that, let's get a look at your glorious forecast.
It is absolutely beautiful outside. It is a Chamber of Commerce day, and Frank, the check is in the mail for us. But we do have some devastation, of course, in New Orleans. What we saw, those storms we saw on Monday, made their way over to New Orleans yesterday.
Yes, you know, they haven't had a big outbreak in a number of years.
Yeah.
And they're not used to, I don't know what they're going to classify this storm as. I would think certainly an EF3, but maybe an EF4, anywhere 130 to 180 mile an hour winds. The devastation that we're seeing would take those kind of winds, but I'm sure they're going to analyze that and come out hopefully with some information today that we'll have it for, but we're waiting on that for sure. Turning to a different subject, it is National Puppy Day. I have one puppy picture. So if you would like to put one on Click to Pins, please do. I know, that's called adorable in a box, right? He's just a cutie. So happy National Puppy Day. There's your blue sky. Hard to beat out there, 68, 69, 70 in Galveston if you have a little dog walking to do. And if you have a puppy, you have a lot of it to do. 68 at 4, 66 at 5, 66 at 6, and 64 at 7. Nice weather to talk about, but what does it mean to with all this dry air to that whole fire situation that we have seen? We'll talk about that coming up 3:30 and 4 o'clock.
All right, Frank, thanks so much. Do appreciate the update. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, and wishing everyone in New Orleans all the best as well. Well, Mattress Mac Jim McIngvale has done it again. Last year, he made headlines when he chartered a flight to Indianapolis for University of Houston students to watch their basketball team play in the Final Four.
And listen to this. Our crack staff here at Houston Life has learned he has purchased 100 tickets so U of H students can see the Cougs play in the Sweet 16 tomorrow in San Antonio. We caught up with Mac this morning.
I'm a big Cougar fan. Both my daughters went to U of H, and whatever I can do to support the Cougars, want to get a lot of fans down there so the Cougars have a home court advantage. And those tickets came up, I gladly bought them and give them to students right now. If they get more tickets back from the other teams that are obviously much further away from San Antonio than Houston is, then I'm going to buy those and give them to some Cougar fans here in Houston or give them to the students. So whatever I can do to support the Cougars, I'm all in. Already got a lot of tickets for the Final Four in New Orleans, so hopefully we'll get the Cougs through the Sweet 16 round in San Antonio and get them to New Orleans. And yes, we'll send a plane or a bunch of buses with Coug fans down to the Final Four in New Orleans. Go Cougs!
Yes. Oh my gosh, you heard it here first. You know, Mac's heart is as big as Texas.
It really is.
We love him. And exclusive, y'all, come closer to the TV. The University of Houston has given Houston Life free tickets to the game. As we said, those tickets that Mac bought already gone.
Yep.
But we have some here we're giving away to our KPRC2 insiders.
That's right, but you got to stay tuned for more details. We'll share that later on in the show.
Oh my goodness, do not go anywhere. That's a hot ticket item for sure. Well, you know what? This is a sign of the times,
yes.
Unfortunately. A rent due sign on Lefty's Cheesesteak, a local, very popular restaurant, a very large franchise owned in part by Deshaun Watson. Is locked up for no rent. It is not open. There's locks on the door. There's the notice there on the door. This is on Kirby. As you remember, of course, Deshaun Watson was traded to the Cleveland Browns, and he just signed one of the largest contracts in NFL history, guaranteed a 5-year, $230 million. He also got a $45 million signing bonus up front. and a guaranteed $1 million shrunken base salary year one in case he is not allowed to play pending the 22 pending civil lawsuits against him. So
that's right.
It is unbelievable what he just signed, but a sign of the times here with that restaurant boarded up. And
it really is. It really is. I mean, rent rates are going up, but there's really no question he probably can afford to pay rent.
I'm going to guess, girl, something's going on, right?
That's right.
I know.
Right. We'll see what happens there. Well, still to come, in honor of National Puppy Day, we're celebrating our furry friends, and we want you to join in on the conversation and tell us about how your pup rules the house, because, you know, he or she does.
I mean, cuteness overload. Stop it. But first, a reminder that Houston Life has teamed up with the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation's Women of Distinction event to showcase women in our community who give back. And today we're honoring Jo D. Wright.
As a patient with ulcerative colitis, she knows firsthand the challenges of IBD and life with an autoimmune disease. She truly believes in the mission of the foundation and is confident that a cure will be found.
You can scan that QR code on your screen to learn more about Jody.
And for more on the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation and their Women of Distinction 2022, go to HoustonLife.tv.
And Houston Life will be right back.
Welcome back to Houston Life. It's time for our HTown Sit Down.
Let's meet today's guest. After dazzling the country with her powerhouse vocals on America's Got Talent, Christina Wells has continued to shine. From singing the national anthem to playing Ursula in Theater Under the Stars' Little Mermaid, the proud mama of two is also a registered nurse, motivational speaker, actress, and designer. And she's joining us now for our H-Town Sit Down. Hey, Christina, come on. Welcome back. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you, too.
Christina.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Take a seat, girl.
Okay, I'm ready.
Well, you haven't been busy at all, huh?
Not at all, not even a little bit.
I mean, the last time I saw you, you didn't see me, but AJ and I, my youngest son, we were in the audience for Little Mermaid.
Oh.
Girl, that role, that was a dream role for you, right?
Yes, it was. That was a super dream role for me. It was an iconic, like, high-level moment in my life. Like, all the years growing up and wanting to do theater. That was my first main stage show at Theater Under the Stars. I had done shows at Miller, but I hadn't done a main stage show.
And that is a stage right there.
That is a stage. Yeah. That is a stage. And to get to go out and to be all the Ursula and just, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was so sad whenever COVID kind of, but I'm so grateful for everyone who got to see the show and for the fact that I got to be her for even a little bit of time.
Oh my gosh. Well, you could tell that you just loved it. The crowd loved you. And I have to say, you know, we of course fell in love with you, with your voice, but you are a woman of many talents. And girl, I was scrolling the other night and I went, designer? Right. Let's talk about your clothing line because I'm so excited about this.
Okay. So basically, just like you said, so people know me for singing, and always after the show, I know people like when I sing, but the first thing I get is, girl, your dress, girl, your outfit, girl, I saw you at such and such, your dress, your outfit, and it's always a question, and so. The truth is that I'm a plus size woman, and I'm not just a regular plus size woman. I'm at the far end of the spectrum. I'm like that 4X, 5X size woman, and to buy a nice gown it's a big chunk of money. And so back in 2013, a friend of mine wanted me to be a bridesmaid, and I couldn't afford a gown, and so I got a sewing machine and I made one.
You just figured it out.
It took me months. No, it took forever. It was very hard. It wasn't perfect, but I did it. And since then, when I have things that I want to look nice for, I make an outfit. And this year, I've decided to start Christina Wells Designs. I feel so much feelings for it. Like
I feel your enthusiasm. Yes, right here.
So what I want to do is, there's a lot of fingers of this, but right now my first thing is to help the beginning designer, or the beginning sewist. So if you want to make clothes for yourself, I'm going to be launching a line of simple, inclusive, every body size from 2 to 32 sewing patterns.
Love it.
And teaching you how to make your own clothes the way I do.
I think it's fantastic. We have some of the gowns over here.
Yes.
But I think it's so important, Christina, as we talk about size inclusion, the full spectrum, right? And this is going to bring us to our first headline that we were looking at, because with bouncing off from what you've done and what you've learned about making these gowns and dresses, are you familiar with Katie Serino? So she's an Instagram, pretty famous. She is known for the hashtag supersize the look.
Yeah, she takes the skinny clothes and shows you how it can be a big girl in it.
Yes, and so she has now partnered, and she's also really reached out to other brands, big brands, Old Navy, Target, some of the ASOS, all these other things, to say, you know, it needs to be extra, extra small to 5X and not women's plus or plus
these
size.
Categories,
right?
To see them in instead. Yeah, exactly.
It really should be an option for everyone because not one body is made the same.
No, exactly. And also, I feel like whenever you go to a store and your size isn't there, it tells you something's not right with you.
That's the implicit feeling you
get. It is the truth.
Yeah.
If I wear a size 11 shoe, if I go to the stores and every single place doesn't have a size 11, I'm going to be like, well, I have giant feet and there's no access for me. Then when I find a store that finally has size 11 shoes, I'm like, this is the only place and I have to take what I can get. Right. So that becomes the energy I have about myself, about how I look, how I'm going to carry myself. And clothes, if you wear something that doesn't fit you right, it tells you all day I'm not the right size.
It is so true.
I'm too, like, I remember the first time a skinny girl, as I say, it was like, girl, when I get home, I take those jeans off and I was like, why? Like, you're comfortable, right? And I realized, no. Clothing isn't made exactly the way we need it to be made. And so what I was doing, thinking I was just trying to keep up, really what's happened is just like Katie's doing, we all feel outside of the norm.
Right.
We all feel like clothes don't fit us right.
Or we don't belong.
Or that
and
we
then
don't
you
belong.
end up paying more for it too,
That's
for
right,
those
you do.
special sizes. Yeah.
Well, now we know where to get those dresses.
That's right.
So I know, Catherine, you love to cook.
Yes,
And we're talking about some of these crazy kitchen secrets from people, like going to the grocery store and not washing your produce.
That's right.
Or
Not
never washing a pan.
Yeah.
Or
the pan thing, that's gross.
right?
Like,
You don't want that extra flavor later.
when you say flavor, as a nurse, I'm going to go ahead and say microbiology.
Yes. Now for the food
I'm
safety.
not trying to have that bacteria flavor.
I have a problem even just using, like, here are some of the things, these shocking, kind of like kitchen's dirtiest secrets, right? Reusing teaspoons. And there was one of the people that said, unless I'm putting it in peanut butter, I'm just putting it back in the drawer.
They're gonna like shake it off or blow
like
on
just
it.
rinse. Oh, no.
Not even a rinse. They just put it back in there.
My fourth grade teacher, I'll never forget this, Mrs. Bramer. She had 2 sick kids, and she told us that she literally like boiled water to put all their silverware in. And I won't lie, that clicked to me like, oh yeah, germs pass between people in the same household. Probably my like science beginnings.
Right.
No, everything's getting cleaned, washed, scrubbed. No.
When we all had the COVID outbreak at my house, everybody ate on plastic plasticware. Plastic silverware. I couldn't keep up. It was all paper cups and everything else. It was crazy. Okay, Pop, do you have a dog? Do you have a?
I have had many. So I got you.
Okay, you guys don't have one, do you?
We have a cat. We've had dogs in our household.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we have Oscar, our crazy dog, and today is National Puppy Day. I know. I mean, look at this cuteness overload. There's more. I know. There's more information on click2houston.com, but we're going to bring in Joe Sam now to get this part of our question of the day. Hi, Joe.
Hey, you guys. You know, I love seeing all of those cute little dogs. We want to hear from you. As Eaton. Of course, we have some great comments already coming in about this question. Let's go ahead and check it out on the big board right now. Jody, she writes in, pineapple upside down cake I left on the counter to cool. He did, however, share a piece with the cat. So yeah, of course, you know, sharing is caring. Carrie, she writes in, ahead of a lady's razor.
Oh my gosh.
That's bad. Luckily, the razor part is small and paper thin. After an emergency visit to the vet with x-rays, everything came out okay. So good for you. We definitely want to say keep the razors away from him. Carol, she writes in 2 $20 bills, and it came out intact later. It was a process.
We're definitely washing those.
Yes. And look who it is. It's me. So you know, I had to comment on it too because I have Ghost and that's Jax in the background. Now I caught these two trying to eat a set of keys. I was luckily able to hear them fighting over it, so I took it away. And of course, they both gave me this look after, looking at me like, what are you doing taking my food away? Like, it's not food, guys. It's the nerve of you. Of course, you guys, we want you to head over to the Houston Life Facebook page, join the conversation. We'll share more of your comments a little later on in the show. You guys, this is absolutely hilarious. I love those little pups and the crazy things that they get into.
I will tell you, the list is long with Oscar, but the latest one, he ate 2 raw chicken breasts, slurped them like sardines right off the counter.
That's so visual.
That was good. Let me tell you, it didn't come out intact, but we had 3 days. 3 days. days.
Oh, no.
3 days of mushy, watery.
Oh,
Well, here's your microbiology right here.
My worst
You
dog.
guys, is when you're walking around and you don't know that they let it loose and you step in. Okay, now
Y'all are
that's-
painting pictures that are not going to be forgotten.
I prefer the cuddly puppy discussion to the end result.
You want to make sure you don't have a child. Birth control as a puppy, right?
Right.
No, one of my worst stories ever was my puppy bit into an albuterol inhaler that was my son's, and I didn't know that it gave tachycardia. So if you don't know, albuterol gives tachycardia. That puppy was like,
Oh,
I was like, is he gonna explode? I don't know what to do.
is there a paper bag we
I
can
know.
give the dog?
How do you fix this?
And how do you explain this to the vet?
Oh my gosh, Joe, thanks a lot. Great comments. Love seeing ghosts too. We'll see you in a little bit. Christina, it was wonderful to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks
I
for
really appreciate
lifting
it.
us up today.
Love what you're doing.
Thank
It's
you.
great to see
I appreciate it.
I know. Keep doing what you're doing, shining that light bright, girl.
Thank you.
I love you. We'll
love
see you
you
soon.
too.
And by the way, it's still to come. It's Wine Club Wednesday, ladies. Lauren Kelly is on a pawsome adventure. Look at her. She has all the details on how HEB has teamed up with Bar Dog Wine and Houston Pets Alive to support rescue shelters.
We have that and so much more when Houston Life returns.
Well, welcome back. You know, we do have the wine in front of us. We're going to get to that. Don't be sipping just
right?
yet. We got to talk about this first. It is National Puppy Day, but this and National Puppy Day do go along. We've heard the slogan, adopt, don't shop, and that's what Houston Pets Alive in Northwest Houston is all about.
They definitely are. It's a no-kill animal shelter, and Lauren Kelly is out there right now with all the information. I know you're falling in love, Lauren.
You guys know it's so hard for me to come here and not take a furry friend home, but if you want, this is Friendship Express. He's a celebrity, and he's been playing with us all today. Jacob Wallace, Director of External Affairs for Houston Pets Alive. We are going to talk today about the special connection between HEB and Bar Dog Wines, right? But first of all, let's talk a little bit about what Houston Pets Alive does.
So our goal at the end of the day is to save the lives of at-risk companion cats and dogs and find them loving homes.
So basically, you guys really just get pets, right? This is not a drop-off. It's rescuing pets from other facilities.
Yes, so there's no surrender here. We don't take strays. Our goal is to actually be a good partner and be the rescue within the industry of animal welfare.
What I really like about Houston Pets Alive, you guys have 4 buckets. Why don't we talk about those 4?
Yeah, so our 4 buckets are adoption, fostering, donation, and volunteering.
I got you.
So yeah, those are our 4 buckets. Everything is fueled by donation. That's the most important part of what we do is those buckets.
And what we were talking about before is Friendship had a lot of medical needs, and a lot of those donations were able to take care of that.
Yes, any donation that we get helps us in every single program that we have. All 4 of our buckets benefit from it, and it helps save dogs like Friendship Express.
Absolutely. Well, since today is Wine Wednesday, we've partnered up with HEB and, of course, Bar Dog Wines. And this is Mike. You are with Vintage Wine Estates. This is something really cool. We were talking about the wines that's going to be associated with, basically, today is National Puppy Day, but we'll be at the different HEBs. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Yes, there's 4 varietals available. Bar Dog partners exclusively with Houston Pets Alive. And we've got a Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and red wine available. And all the dollars stay local here in Houston. So when you support Bar Dog, it helps Houston Pets Alive and helps us support their cause year-round. So it's not just a 1-month thing, it's a year-round cause for us.
So any of the wines that you mentioned, just to have this on there, people will be able to find at HEB and support these different shelters.
Yes, those neckers will be on the bottles. They're being hung out today and last week. So they're going to be being hung year-round. So when you see this, when you see that little necker on the bottle,
the little necker right here.
You'll know that you're supporting Bar Dog and Houston Pets Alive.
Wonderful, Mike. Thank you so much. HoustonPetsAlive.org for all the information. This is just such a wonderful program. I'm so excited to be out here and to hopefully find a forever home for Friendship. Friendship Express is his name, you guys. I'm going to send it back into studio right now. Joe and Courtney, I believe you have some wine that you are tasting, the Bar Dog wine that's giving back, right?
Yeah, we're going to be getting to that in just a bit, Lauren. We want to thank you and, of course, have fun with the dogs out there.
It's a beautiful day. Okay, it is the moment we've been waiting for. Of course, speaking of Bar Dog Winery, in case you haven't heard, it is today's Wine Club Wednesday, poured by HEB. We are sipping said bottle, Bar Dog's Cabernet Sauvignon. Look at the label. It's so beautiful. Joe, I'm going to let you take a taste of it, and I'm going to tell people about it. So this particular bottle that we have today of the Cabernet, it's a polished, silky texture, rich fruit. There's blueberry, ripe plum, cocoa flavors. This is lovely with red meats, even a burger. How about some grilled mushrooms? Even like a grilled ahi tuna. What is your oohing and eyeing?
It would have to go to the good grilled lamb. For a good lamb chop. This would probably be perfect with it.
And so I did a little taste during Lauren's live shot there. I like this because I always say this for people that don't typically like red wine if they think it's too heavy. This is beautifully light.
It is.
And it's nice flavors. It's not going to overpower whatever you're eating. I mean, even if you want like a spicy pizza, I think this would be lovely.
And it's not bitter at all. So you do have those sweet notes with the fruits that you mentioned in there. I think that it's incredibly tasty, and it does have like that cocoa finish too. So it brings it off really smooth.
It's so lovely. Okay, listen, there is a big sale happening right now. All Italian wines are 10% off at HEB going on right now. So all varietals. And again, Bar Dog, I mean, this is a way you give back. You can see what the Houston Pets Alive stays right in our backyard. So it's a win-win. You like your wine, you're helping pets. It's fabulous.
Part of the proceeds goes to no-kill animal shelters locally here in Houston. I absolutely love what they're doing. And of course, you can enjoy a bottle of wine. Just don't give it to the dogs.
No, cheers to that. This is for adult consumption only.
Exactly. You guys never miss a featured wine by joining our Houston Life Wine Club poured by HEB. Just use your smartphone and scan the QR code in the corner of your screen. And of course, click on that link. It's going to pop up for you.
That's right. And this is such a great find. This is about $12, as we mentioned. As a reminder, you can find today's featured wine at your local HEB.
Oh, I'm going to continue drinking this.
Cheers.
It's delicious. Cheers to you. Salud. Coming up, you guys, you know him from NBC's hit competition show, The Voice. Now John Holiday is embarking on his music career. We discuss his personal life, his love life, and how that relates to his new single, Love Finds a Way.
Something tells me there's a story there, right? And we're going to get a check of what's coming up for the news at the top of the hour, including our afternoon forecast. Looks lovely outside. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes. Welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Catherine, who's in for Derek today on this Wednesday, just about 3:30.
Yeah, hump day and a beautiful day.
Exactly.
Yes, love that. Well, let's get to more of your responses to our question of the day. If you're just joining us, we're discussing on Facebook, what's the weirdest thing your puppy has eaten? Because it's National Puppy Day.
Yes.
And Catherine sent this in. She says a small gopher she dug up. That's the weirdest thing her puppy has eaten. I tried to get it from her and she ran, then stopped, looked up at me and swallowed the whole thing in one gulp.
Oh, no.
Sounds kind of familiar to your story.
A little bit.
Yes. She was so proud of her hunt and considered herself a big dog the rest of the day.
Oh, my goodness. That's a good story. Our dumpling dudes, Michael and Shay, writes in, my passport.
Oh my
Something tells me that took a minute to come out.
I think so too. I mean, I wonder how that story ended up. Yeah, it's like my dog ate my homework.
Right,
Same sort of story. And Tammy says, I like to eat pickles and popcorn together, and so did my little dog. She would turn her head away unless you dabbed the popcorn into the pickle juice.
Well, smart puppy.
I know. I mean, she picked up on the habit also.
I love that. All right, let's check in with Keith, Lauren, and Frank to see what they have coming up at 4. Guys, any puppy stories?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even, I have one that's so gross I can't even tell it.
Well, let me tell mine, and maybe you won't feel so bad.
Okay, good.
All right, so something was coming out of my puppy. I had a little Cocker Spaniel, right? And so I took the puppy to the vet, and I said, something's coming out of the puppy here. It looks like a worm. And so he took the tweezers, he pulled it out, he looks, he says, well, it says Calvin Klein on it.
No way.
Remember when those were really big in the 80s, you know, Calvin Klein?
No,
So,
Franklin, the undies.
And they were expensive, those Calvin Kleins.
We're learning so much about you.
And I didn't like see pieces of it. I did, the whole thing was gone. So
well, your Cocker Spaniel had good taste, I guess.
Good taste, yeah.
Yes, puppy has good
do you feel
taste.
so gross?
Mine's still worse.
Okay.
Seriously.
Lauren, do we have to take yours offline?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll give that to the inside.
Okay, here's all I'm going to say is one of my kids got sick. Threw up.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, we we can kind of take it from there, right?
Yeah, figured that one out.
Yeah, well, you know, don't get them near a cat litter box. I mean, you know, puppies will eat anything.
Dogs get interested in a lot of things.
Look at this one. This is a cutie here.
Without a doubt.
Very cute. I bet that one doesn't eat stuff.
I asked for more puppies on Click 2 Pins, and I got this one just as I did that at the top of the year. So thank you. This is Happy National Puppy Day from Ruby. Adorable. All right, adorable skies. I mean, talk about crisp and clear and blue. It's still a bit breezy. Temperatures in the upper 60s to 70 in Galveston. Humidity is around 20 to 25%. We'll talk more about that coming up at 4. Not such a good thing back out to the west. It's even lower in the teens out there. But we're in great shape. Grilling and chilling tonight. Perfect patio weather. 60s right through 7, 8 o'clock. It's going to be nice. It'll be a cool overnight. That system that has plagued us and New Orleans, tornado watch there in parts of Florida and Georgia, into the parts of the Virginias, Ohio Valley, severe thunderstorm warnings. This system just doesn't stop, and that's one of the reasons it continues to be breezy for us. It's going to be a nice one, though, for us into the weekend. 72, 80, 82 Saturday. We were talking about the Bayou City Art Festival earlier. 82 both days, 50s for lows on Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a real treat to get down there and enjoy that festival. Whatever you have planned, you're in great shape.
Yeah, a lot of us are going to be out there having fun. So, okay, Frank, thank you. We'll give you a look now at some of the stories that we're working on for this afternoon at 4. The cleanup continues today in New Orleans after that deadly tornado ripped through portions of the city. We're going to take a closer look at the extent of the damage.
Sad news today about former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright. She has died at the age of 84. Albright became the first woman to serve as Secretary of State. We'll take a look back at her life and career ahead at 4 o'clock.
Plus, Moderna says its COVID vaccine works in babies, toddlers, and preschoolers. What happens next in efforts to get young children vaccinated against the coronavirus? So a lot of stuff coming up, Catherine and Courtney.
All right. All I can think of is Calvin Klein. I'm going to be honest.
Take a while to move on from that one.
We'll see you guys in less than 30.
Well, Houston is a hotbed for musical talent, and earlier in the show, we chatted with Houston's Christina Wells from America's Got Talent. And now we go down the freeway to Rosenberg and John Holiday from The Voice.
I'm such a fan. He sung his way to the top 5 of season 19, and now he's embarking on his new music career with some incredible new songs. And of course, Joe Sam caught up with him. Hey, Joe.
Hey guys, that's absolutely right. So Holiday has been doing a lot of great things in the community, and he's been touring all around, showcasing his amazing voice and that stage presence, which helped him gain national recognition on the popular competition. Now the Rosenberg singer is back in the studio and shared with me what life has been like after The Voice.
John, it is a pleasure to have you joining us today to talk about your new single, your new music, Love Finds a Way. This is going to be really exciting because we've seen you dominate The Voice, and now you're dominating the music industry now that you're no longer a contestant. That must feel good without all the pressure.
It does feel good. It feels good to really show people who I am and who I want to be in the world, and be able to have a footprint of all kinds of different music out there in the world. So I'm really, really excited about Love Finds a Way.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit more about it. What is this single going to encompass? What are we going to learn from this here?
For me, I was on a journey. I didn't know that love was going to still be out there for me. And so when I got this song by Rob Grimaldi and Doug Brown, I thought to myself, oh my God, this really encompasses so much of what I am feeling myself. And I've been really lucky to find love in my life again. I'm getting married in July, and
hey,
come on.
Congratulations.
So this song is really, really special to me. I'm just so excited to be the vessel for it, and I'm so excited to have the love being shown for the song all over the world. So this is really beautiful.
Absolutely. People fell in love with you once we saw you perform and kill it on The Voice.
I'm really proud to be a native Texan and a native Houstonian. I think a lot of what you'll hear in my music too is a lot of the Houston or Texan influences in my singing, particularly the church, you know, since I grew up in church.
I can't wait to see you performing at the Grammys or at any of the Oscar Awards, the Emmy Awards. I'm ready for it all.
Come on, you know, I'm ready. Look, I got me a vision board, and I've had the Grammys and a Grammy Award on my board for a long time. So I am I am going to say from your lips to God's ears, and I am standing in agreement with you.
And you know what? Let's continue to make these hats
Come on,
happen too. Because like I said, when I saw you on TV, I was like, that's me. He has the style that I love.
I love that. I love that.
I definitely want to say just thank you. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue making us Houstonians proud of you, and you're going to continue making the rest of the world proud as well. So
thank you for speaking life into me. I really appreciate that. Means
absolutely. We need to see you when you come back down here in the studio performing now.
Definitely. We're going to do it. We're going to make it happen.
Waste my.
Yeah, congratulations to John and his fiancée getting married in July. Absolutely incredible. His new single is currently available on all music streaming platforms. For more information, of course, we'll have a link on our website, HoustonLife.tv. That song, just listening to his voice,
beautiful.
It's like it's from God.
There's so much emotion in his voice and his music.
You are so true. And just the range that he has gives me the chills. I can't even speak in that range.
We just finished talking about we can't even try and hit a note at all.
Never.
In any range. So he is definitely putting it on the spotlight for Houston right now, because they don't want any of us, I don't believe, to go on these competitions.
No, I'll just
we'll make a fool of Houston.
It was great to catch up with him, and we're so happy for his wedding coming up in July, too. Great to see you, Joe. Still ahead, the Bayou City Art Festival is returning this weekend. We've got everything you need to know before you go.
And as we head to break, let's check in with Kevin Frazier for a look at what is coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Kevin.
Catherine and Courtney, make sure you tune into ET tonight for J-Lo and Ben at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. We're on the red carpet with all of the performers and backstage with host LL Cool J. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC2. But don't go anywhere, because Houston Life, it'll be right back.
Well, welcome back. The Bayou City Art Festival is back with 3 full days of art, music, food, and entertainment. President of the board, Mike Paday, is here with more on what we can expect this year. Great to see you, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. I'm glad I didn't have to follow the puppies.
No, I know, right? That's a tough act to follow, for sure. Okay, we're excited about this year's Bayou City Art Festival. Back at Memorial Park, it switches between downtown and Memorial Park. Sounds like weather's going to be amazing this
Frank did a very nice job on the weather. I saw the weather forecast, sunny and a high of 80 maybe the whole weekend, so perfect. Memorial Park, great spot for it. It's our 50th anniversary.
Fantastic.
Of the Bayou City Art Festival. Obviously this one in the spring is always at Memorial Park downtown in the fall. We're super excited to have our wonderful featured artists joining us here in just a second. 300 artists out there in the park. It's an incredible opportunity to see Memorial Park, the new land bridges and what's going on out there. You can still get tickets, BayouCityArtFestival.com. We have wine gardens, we have stages, we have music, we have things that KPRC is sponsoring out there. There's a lot of things going on, stuff for the kids. And the only thing I would say is Memorial Park is still under construction, so we remind everybody that park and ride or take a ride share or Northwest Mall for a bus.
A shuttle situation,
or a shuttle situation, correct.
What is so wonderful about this event, it is a local favorite. We love this event so much, and at both locations, truly. But this really is a great insight into all different kinds of art, right?
All of it. I mean, I can't draw stick figures where the arms line up, so
me either.
When it comes to art, that's not me. But incredible art. You know, hand-drawn paints, stencils, charcoals, what do you call it, pottery, things that hang on the wall, things that go on a shelf, things that you can show off to your friends. It really is quite incredible, and the artists are from all over the country, all over the world in some cases, all ages, all different kinds of art. It's a beautiful setting. It's an incredible opportunity. It's the largest one in the country. 50th anniversary, and it's a great time. And what a perfect weekend to get out. Everyone's been dying to get out after the mess this weekend, and I think spring has finally won up over winter. So it's perfect to get out and enjoy Memorial Park.
I can't agree with you more. Also, a portion of the proceeds will benefit about like 6 local charities.
6 local charities. We also have the judging of our middle school art competition, which also happens, which is incredible. Those of you who've been to the rodeo and see that incredible art competition competition they have there with their auction. We have something similar, so we'll be announcing the winners there. Yeah, we do honor the charities. You can get a VIP ticket where you can come under a nice tree and have a glass of wine and listen to some great music. So it's all things family. Bring the kids under 5 are free. It's only $5 for a young man or a young girl to get into the park as well. So just it's everything. I'm super excited about it because I don't know where to start and I don't know where to finish.
I know. Well, we're going to finish here, but we do want to let everybody know we did have a brief mention of all the tickets. As you see that VIP tickets still available. You see the rundown there. $5 children 6 to 12. All kinds of great stuff. No on-site parking, so keep that in mind. But listen, this is a highly sought after for artists to come and be part of. We're going to send things over to Catherine, who is standing by with this year's featured artist. Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Courtney. We're so excited to have Daryl Thetford here, who is our featured artist. And you're here all the way from Tennessee to show off some of your works, and you're here through the whole festival.
Right. I came from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
That's fantastic. And we have behind us here one of the amazing works that you have. It's a 5x7 piece of art. You know, there's so much color, so much going on in this painting. What inspires you?
You know, I mean, for this piece, I do a lot of contemporary work based on contemporary life. I do some Western themes, but for this piece, I always had a romantic vision of city life. I grew up in a very rural part of Tennessee, and it always seemed a very romanticized version in my head of what it would be. And even though I've since grown out of that, I understand the complexities of any urban living, it still holds that fascination of the energy and the color and the movement, and I still love to be here.
And you're here in a big city here in Houston now for the Bayou City Art Festival. So what inspires that, and what got you into art?
You know, we don't have time to tell you what got me into art, but the short version is I was a very burnout mental health worker. I was managing a mental health center and couldn't imagine what I was going to do after that. I met a person making their living as a full-time artist, and I went, wow, you can do that. I'd always had an artistic interest and always done things artistically, but never really knew any way to do that. And he just really taught me the steps, and one of the ways was to do art festivals, and only the best, and that's one of the reasons I'm in Bayou City.
And we're so happy that you're here. We're seeing some of your art on display right now. How long does it take you to get through one of these pieces, to make it from start to finish?
You know, I mean, it's hard to answer directly. I usually work on 2 or 3 at a time, but I would say roughly a month.
Wow, a month. Well, it's incredible to see this work right here. We're so looking forward to seeing more of them at the Bayou City Art Festival.
Thank you.
So, Daryl, thanks so much for being here. And the 50th annual Bayou City Art Festival is happening Friday through Sunday at Memorial Park. And for tickets and more information, visit their website at BayouCityArtFestival.com. And we'll send it back over to Courtney. And Courtney, I see you're with a new guest.
Well, not necessarily new. Maybe we just switched hats here. I love Daryl's work, by the way. We did add a hat, Mike.
We did.
Yes.
Let me put on my other hat for a second. Well, I mean, what are the chances that all of this happened when I was already scheduled to come here for the Bayou City Art Festival, and we have Houston Cougar basketball happening at the same time?
That is right. Okay, of course, we're talking about the Sweet 16 that's happening just down the road in San Antonio. U of H returning to this for the 3rd year in the row. Everybody wants tickets. I don't know where to get them. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait. We have some.
Okay.
We have some.
What's
we have
the
some in our
details?
pocket. We're going to be giving away a couple of sets of tickets here. I know we have a contest on the website on Click to Houston, and we're going to be giving. They're hard to come by. We've, you know, you had a story on Mattress Mac earlier about how he stepped up. He's so incredible for us. We already have about 2,500 fans that we know are already going.
Okay.
But we have a contest that's going to be going on to give away at least a couple more sets.
Okay, listen, there's going to be at least 5 more added to that crowd. We need a sea of red in San Antonio. All you guys need to do is scan that QR code on the corner of your screen, and that's how you enter through our website. You must be a KPRC2 insider. Just use that QR code on your screen to enroll. And I mean, what do we say? Go Cougs, right?
Go Cougs.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Because they're going to win. I'm so excited. We can't wait.
Thank you
Started
very
wearing
much.
my red today.
I know. Well done.
I'm going to
well
wear
done.
the shirt tomorrow.
They told me to wear bright, but it'll be all red the rest of the week.
It will be all red for sure. Mike, it's great to see you. Thanks for doing double duty today.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Coming up, it's that time of year time to start your garden. Is this for me? Is this a note for me? You guys know I'm terrible at gardening. We're learning a new way to grow veggies in a small space. There's hope for me yet. We're headed outside after the break. we quickly moved out here to the garden that's beautifully transformed. And if you want to get your green thumb on this spring, now's your chance.
That's right. Jen McDonald from Garden Girls is here with us today on this beautiful afternoon for gardening. Could it get any better?
It's perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, well, you have a small garden, right?
Yeah, like some basil.
Okay, good. That's
And you
great.
know me, I can't keep anything alive.
This is your segment. This is your segment. No, this is it.
Okay.
So I want to introduce you to something called square foot gardening today. It started in the 1970s by someone who was an engineer, and then he turned into a gardener.
Okay.
So if you like organization and order, this is your kind of garden.
Okay. So what do we need for this?
So basically what you need for this is a raised bed, typically a 4-foot by 4-foot bed. And then this is a lattice that I purchased at Home Depot to visually separate 1-foot squares.
Okay.
You could also use something like twine, that's just fine. But the premise behind this is very simple, and it's to create space for a number of plants. So for one plant per square foot, you're gonna do your big growers. So this is a tomato plant. It likes space. It's going to grow up, get bushy. We also have here an eggplant. Same thing. It's going to get very big. And then we have a pepper. Peppers like to hang out on their own. They like a nice, good square foot block.
Okay, and so that's what you mean by one. You don't need any more than this per square.
Not for these big growers.
Okay.
So next, yes, exactly. And then next we'll go on. So you could do 1, 4, 9, or 16 per square. So these are our 1s. And then our 4 is going to be like your herbs, like parsley, cilantro, basil, your basil garden.
Love that.
And then over in the 9 section here, we have marigolds, but this could also be something like bush beans. It could be beet by seed. It could be arugula. That's
Okay.
another fun one. And then for the 16, this is alyssum, which is a really beautiful flower, but it could also be carrot. It could be radish. You could even do lettuce or arugula there too.
Okay, listen, can I ask a question? Because I feel like this might be a silly question.
Okay.
And we're looking at the chart on the screen of what to grow when, but this is actually in the ground. This is not a planter, right? This is what we're laying down in our garden area.
But
well, so sort of. So it would be in a raised bed, and then you would put the lattice on top.
Okay.
So that's going to be your grid
Your
on
map,
top.
basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. And then that way you know what to plant where. And I particularly love these types of gardens for beginner gardeners or also for schools, because it's fun for the kids to see it as a map. And then when you get a little bit more advanced, we just remove the grid and we do block style planting.
Oh, okay. So that's the next step.
Yes.
So
You just remove the grid.
101, you move on to the next class. Yeah,
And
like
we should mention, and this is more for a personal note, is that you do need to water this.
You do, but ideally we would put in drip irrigation so that you don't have to think about watering, because that makes everything even easier. So if you go on a trip, you don't have to worry about it. Your plants are happy and healthy.
There we go. That's really danger zone for my plants.
Yes.
When we go on vacation or travel.
Yes, all of us.
Can you put different? I mean, is it okay if you put your tomatoes next to your herbs? Is it okay to do them side by side?
It's absolutely okay. And actually, that's a good point, because tomatoes love to be next to marigold because they're companion plants. And so the marigold will actually protect the tomatoes from pests. So that's pretty cool.
It is very cool. And on the screen too, you're looking at a graphic of what you planted where, and how many plants per each spot, which is what you went over in the beginning. So again, it's sort of a little math, but like your tomato plant, your eggplant, and your peppers, these are all single square plants.
Exactly. Yes.
It's so nice and organized.
I know, it looks wonderful.
I love that.
Okay, Jen, a little bit about Garden Girls, because we do have a little something for our viewers today to talk about. You started this just recently, right?
This is a new labor of love with 2 of my best buddies and colleagues, Jill Oliver and Nicole Shaw. We are Garden Girls as of January 2022. And we have a trailer named Rosie that we tote around everywhere.
It is so sweet. Definitely give her a follow.
Congrats on your success there.
Thank you.
And for Houston Life viewers who do want a consultation, there's $50 off with the promo code GROW through April 1st. So
correct.
It is fabulous.
More, here's your chance.
Well, Jen, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for breaking down all of our green thumb information that we need for the spring. It's lovely to see you.
You too, as always.
And keep it right here. We'll be right back. You think I could do this? Is going to do it for us today on this Wednesday. Catherine, it was so lovely to have you here for the hour.
Thank you for having me. Always so much fun seeing you and hanging out with the crew, everyone here.
It's a blast. You look beautiful in pink. Come back and hang out soon, okay?
Would love to, would love to.
I mean, what are you doing next week? I don't know. I feel like every week I see it.
I know. Let's make a regular day. You know?
I like that. I like the way you think. It's an absolutely beautiful day to be outside. It's lovely to see you.
Likewise.
That's going to do it for us today on Houston Life. We're going to send it over to Keith and Lauren. Guys, we're enjoying the sunshine and obviously the wind, but we're going to send it over to you.
Yeah, my goodness, on days like this, we should all be outside, though. Wow.
Take the show outside.
All right, fun show, guys.
Beautiful day.
We'll see you tomorrow.